I've talked to a lot of dentists whose practices were in financial trouble. And what I found almost without exception is that they were very good dentists. They had great training, they had great hands, they had great staff. What they didn't have were great patients. Now, these dentists were working way too hard for too long and not getting enough in return. And they were lucky if the return on their marketing was 3 or 4 to 1. And if that sounds like your practice, take heart. I'll be back after the break to tell you why you're not getting enough value for the money and what you can do about it. Stay tuned. I'm Colin Receiver, CEO of SmartBox, and thanks today for watching the Patient Attraction Podcast. Now, I think dentists should have fun doing what they went to dental school to do. That's dentistry. And I also think they should make a good living while solving their patients' dental problems. And the dentists that I talked to about before the break weren't having fun and they weren't making the kind of living that they should have. The common denominator with all of these dentists was their marketing. They drunk the Kool-Aid about how to get new patients. And the traditional wisdom is that dental prospects are only interested in saving money when it comes to their dental needs. And that's why so many dentists advertise low price and specials and discounts and Groupons and stuff like that. And as a result, they get low case value patients who have absolutely no loyalty to you or your practice. Those dentists are constantly advertising for those same low value prospects, and their daily schedules aren't what any of them envisioned when they were in dental school. The drill and fills, the will my insurance cover that, the can you just extract that tooth, and if they're lucky, maybe a veneer every now and then. It's a lousy return on dental marketing dollars, and it sucks the joy out of dentistry. But it's what dentists do and keep doing until they can't do it anymore. Now, that's pretty much where those dentists were at. They were scraping the bottom of that dental prospect barrel. They had cash flow, but they weren't getting ahead, at least not as nearly as fast as they should have been. Now, fortunately for a lot of them, their practices were in pretty decent markets with a lot of untapped potential. There were a lot of prospects out there who weren't looking for a deal from a dentist. They weren't motivated by low price or insurance acceptance. Those better prospects had the ability and the willingness to pay more for the right dentist. And they didn't define the right dentist as someone who completed some particular postgraduate training or who had a bunch of papers written that they couldn't and wouldn't read, or the dentist who advertised he had the latest and greatest technology. The right dentist for the better prospects was the dentist that they could know, like, and trust. A dentist that they saw as the expert. And some of those dentists became SmartBox dentists. We set about transforming them into the best and the only logical choice to solve their dental prospects' dental problems. And that's not an event. It's not one thing you do. It's a process that requires some expertise and effort. And our industry-leading patient attraction system is a big part of that. It's transformed their practices and their lives. Those dentists got not only more patients, but better patients too. And their ROIs soared. Quite a few of our SmartBox dentists are getting ROIs from 17 to 40 to 1. And what SmartBox did for those dentists, we may be able to do for you. Now, don't get me wrong. We're not a good fit for every dentist out there. In fact, we turn away more dentists than we agree to work with. And although we keep the dentist abreast of the results that we get from their marketing, we encourage our docs to get back to doing what makes them money, doing dentistry. We're also big on market exclusivity or near exclusivity for our dentists. But if you can let go of being completely in the weeds with your marketing and you're serious about your success, give us a try. Go to patientattractionblueprint.com and schedule a patient attraction blueprint call with us. Now, we set these times aside for serious dentists who want to see what a patient attraction system that can double or even triple your practice looks like. You can get more and better patients, and you'll never scrape the bottom of that dental prospect barrel again. Join me for our next podcast. Until then, keep moving forward.